That look, as judges, when they retire, they have no other job to do. Unlike medical doctors, unlike engineers, who when they retire can go back to their practice. And in this case, this is not available for the justices and judges. And Mr. President said, look, we have to start somewhere. And he has approved that the House of Court must have their retirement homes. Mr. President has approved the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court, the Chief Judge of the FCT, the President of the National Industrial Court, and the President of the Court of Appeal must have their retirement homes. And I want to assure you, by the grace of God, the foundation of these homes will be laid this August, and before that September, you all have your keys to your houses.
Hello guys, welcome back to this channel. Now, before we talk about what you just saw or heard from Nyesom Wike, I need you to watch this video to the end. If you're a Yoruba or Igbo, you need to watch this particular video to the end. You all will agree with me that before the 2023 general elections here in Nigeria, the Igbos and the Yorubas actually had good relationship. I'm telling you the truth. The Igbos living in Lagos were living peacefully with the Yorubas. And when you talk about the relationship between the Igbos and the Yorubas, you will see that the level of intertribal marriage between the Yorubas and the Igbos says it all, that these two different ethnic groups has been relating very well right from the past. But you know, during the 2023 general election, the APC political party and Ahmed Bola Tinubu actually saw that they had no chance of winning that particular election. They now brought in their tribalistic bigotry and their religious, cards. And since then, the level of bigotry between these two ethnic groups actually is what baffles me. And I'm telling you the truth. During the 2023 general election, Ahmed Bola Tinubu, because of his selfish ambition, turned the Yorubas against the Igbos. You saw what actually happened during that election period. The Igbos were bullied by thugs, stopped from, voting their preferred candidate. This is our fundamental human rights. We have to exercise our franchise. But during that 2023 general election, some Yorubas, some notable Yorubas, people like MC Olomo and Dr. Olusala Oni, they actually brought thugs who are loyal to them. And these thugs, some of them made away with the ballot box. Some of them were attacking the Igbos, stopping them from casting their votes simply because they want to vote for a man from their tribe. I'm telling you the truth. Just to tell you how bad it was, they actually went as far as attacking people from other ethnic groups just because they look like Igbos. And now that particular act has backfired on one of them. The one called Dr. Olusola Oni actually contested for UK member of parliament in the recent UK elections because he resides in the UK. You see, he was actually living in the UK where there is no form of tribalistic because UK is made up of people from different countries, from different race and from different background. You see it? Yet in their just concluded in the election, we never had that some people were stopped from voting. Everyone voted the person that they have in mind to vote, the person that they feel will perform better, will make the country move forward. And this Dr. Olusola Oni actually went to the UK. He contested for the member of the parliament, and guess what? His political party, he started a political party that he called the Yoruba Political Party. And the truth is that he failed woefully. He thought that UK is a place where you win election because of tribal affiliations or because of religious sentiments. I'm going to be showing you some of the tweets this particular man made in the year 2023 during that general election and campaign here in Nigeria, so that you will see the level of bigotry that this man actually exhibited during that time. Now, in one of his tweets, he said, you may be baffled. We may be baffled. We are not. One, we know that Tinubu haters are lying, and we do not fall for your lies. Two, we know that no president of Nigeria can do better for the Yoruba than a Yoruba president. You see it? You could imagine he was only interested in voting Ahmed Bola Tinubu simply because he is a Yoruba man, and he is expecting Ahmed Bola Tinubu, to focus on the Yoruba nation. And today, what is happening? They are the ones now crying bitterly because of how things has gone bad under Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Now, let me continue. He said, Tinubu is today arguably the most powerful man on the continent of Africa. The buffoons among us who claim the highest intelligence say we should not work with him. We should pillory him instead, really. You see it? Now, he went on to say in another tweet, he said, to be absolutely clear, since 1914, the Yoruba have been daily humiliated in Nigeria. I am Yoruba, Tinubu is Yoruba. Some pathetic morons think I should support his ouster as president of Nigeria. I won't do it, not now, not ever. To me, it is Yoruba first always. You see it? The only reason they voted Ahmed Bola Tinubu is because he is from Yoruba. They even went as far as, attacking Igbos in the Lagos state when they went to cast their vote. But he is in the UK. No one attacked him when he was, carrying the banner of a Yoruba political party. You could see the man and his political party with the banner displayed on the screen here. You see it? He went on to say, everyone everywhere fight for their ethnic group. Jews, Soviet Union, Yugoslavia, but dumb Yoruba elites fight against pathetic Tinubu's election is the best thing that has happened to us, Yoruba, since 1959, and it will result in the breakup of Nigeria. You see, until Nigerians learn how to put tribalistic sentiments aside in selecting their leader, Nigeria won't go anywhere. Nigeria will never get better. Look at the UK. They just had their election, which he actually contested to be one of the parliamentary members, and he failed woefully. But nobody stopped him from flaunting that particular banner. Nobody attacked him for being a Nigerian. Nobody attacked him for being a black person. But yet, when they come back to this particular country, instead of bringing in what they have learned from these Western countries into Nigeria, they won't. They put tribe first. I'm telling you the truth. Now, he failed woefully. When I said he failed woefully, I'm going to be showing you the results of that particular election. You see how many votes he was able to gather, and he actually failed woefully. But in the meantime, Nigerians came after him. Now, look at what some Nigerians who actually knew what he did during that 2023 general election we are saying. Now, somebody said, glad that this unrepentant tribal bigot, Olusola Oni, was disgraced in the UK MP elections. Never seen such a human with a dark soul for tribal bigotry and hate. Took his tribalism to the UK to float a Yoruba party. He attacked everyone who criticized Tinubu with so much hate. So guys, moving on from that, the video I actually showed earlier, Ahmed Bola Tinubu and Nyesom Wike are now planning to build 40 different houses for the judiciary and some of the judicial officials in Abuja. Earlier this year, last year, they actually increased this judiciary salary, the officials, their salary by 300%. Now they are building retirement homes for these people. It's not like these people are poor, because these people have been benefiting from their corrupt system. Now we begin to sense that Ahmed Bola Tinubu and Nyesom Wike are now trying to compensate these people for the role that they actually played in giving Ahmed Bola Tinubu the president of Nigeria. You can see what is actually happening in this particular country. When people are hungry, Nigerians are actually suffering. Yet Ahmed Bola Tinubu and his minister Nyesom Wike are spending money on things that we never help the poor masses. Look at UN has reported that 82 million Nigerians might go hungry very soon. Yet Ahmed Bola Tinubu don't even care. Him and Nyesom Wike are busy, commissioning projects, doing projects for the elites. These people are people that are made already from the corrupt system that we have in Nigeria. These people are people that have been looting this particular country. Yet they are bent on, impoverishing the masses and enriching themselves. And this is the same problem that this is the thing that is causing problem between Nyesom Wike and the FCT senator being Ireti Kingibe. Ireti Kingibe has said that Nyesom Wike is busy doing projects that will never benefit the masses. Well guys, I want you to listen to Nyesom Wike as he speak about this particular project, and we'll just wrap up the video. Thank you for watching.
That you do an legal year, not in September is tomorrow, legal year in this division. Let me also say that Mr. President is not only concerned about building this alone. Mr. President has also provided that, look, when he hears where judges are living, people who were involved in trying criminals, people who were involved in controversial cases, they are rented buildings. Tomorrow, the money is not there to pay, and then the contractor will be embarrassed, the landlord will be embarrassing them. That is not what we should have. We should have a judiciary where they have their own houses, so they will be comfortable and carry out their duties. What Mr. President has done, I want to say it to all of us, that we should provide accommodation, 10 for the Court of Appeal, 10 for the Federal High Court, 20 for the FCT Court. My Lord, if the DPP helps us on time, You lay the foundation of these 40 buildings for the Court of Appeal, for the FCT High Court, and the Federal High Court before you retire. I will believe by August you have laid the foundation. The president has also not stopped there. He has said several times in the executive that look, our judges, when they retire, they have no other job to do. Unlike medical doctors, unlike engineers, who when they retire can go back to their practice. And in this case, this is not available for the justices and judges. And Mr. President said, look, we have to start somewhere. And he has approved that the heads of courts must have their retirement homes. Mr. President has approved the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court, the Chief Judge of the FCT, the President of the National Industrial Court, and the President of the Court of Appeal must have their retirement homes. And I want to assure you, by the grace of God, the foundation of these homes will be laid this August, and before that September, you all have your keys to your houses. Also, because of the request made by the Chief Judge of the FCT, who have said that look, they need more court rooms for the magistrates, particularly in Matama, Asokoro, and Garaki districts, that they need more court rooms.